Hey guys, wait, which 110? We're on our way to work. Hubby's gonna be steam cleaning, and our toilet isn't working. It's plugged. It's been like that since, well, last time that happened was June. I was off, that's how I remember. So I decided I'll go in as well. I may wash the walls in the 2 bathrooms in where the offices are. I thought I'd show you the ice. Although it's not pristine right now because it is warm. And compared to the last couple of days, we had the polar vortex go through. This was on my very first video that I did on YouTube. We're on the train, and I showed all of the ice. And this here used to be a hill.
And she could have labeled it that was like station. The station is closed. Please make your way back out of the station. You are trespassing. It will open in 40 minutes.
So we have to go back upstairs? What kind of freaking shit is this? So how come we can get in? So how come they got it that you can go back in, or you can get in? But when they're smoking, nobody's watching.
Yeah, exactly.
Trespass. I pay enough to fucking. Oh, sorry, 6'4". I pay enough to keep my ass here.
Where does it say no trespassing?
Yeah, does it state it anywhere? But my point is
And the door shouldn't be open.
exactly. That's my point. That is my point.
That's when they're going up.
Yeah.
If it's trespassing, then why do I buy a bus pass? That means I'm allowed to go on the bus, right? Correct? And change? Yes. Then why is the door open?
Why is the door open if it doesn't open for another 40 minutes?
Right.
Answer me that.
Floor.
Whiz bang.
Begin. Italy.
Yeah, does it say? I don't see anything here that says no trespassing. But yeah, the argument would be the doors are open. So why can't I go?
Well, when it's 6 o'clock.
Does it? Huh?
7:30.
No, that's Sunday and holidays.
6:30.
6:30.
That's it. No, it says 6 o'clock on the fucking thing.
Well, we know what all their shit is like. Public transit regulations. Transit bylaw governs the fare and conduct. That first statement is all BS. The transit bylaw governs the fare and conduct of persons using public transit system and property of OC Transpo, and includes but is not limited to the following. I want to have a good laugh. No person shall smoke, vape, use alcohol, or use illegal drugs. Right there, that's a joke. We've seen people vaping and using alcohol. No person shall molest, harass, assault, threaten another person, or interfere with their comfort. We've seen that. No person shall solicit, panhandle, loiter, litter, spit, or use profane, insulting, obscene language. We've seen that. Nor can anyone sell items without OC transport. We've seen that. No person shall cause a disturbance or a nuisance by being disorderly. We've seen that. No person shall bring explosives, flammable, toxic material in or upon transit property. Don't know about that one. No person shall bring a firearm, handgun, sword, switchblade, edged weapon, or similar type of weapon, or imitation thereof in, I don't know about that one. No person shall activate an emergency alarm or use emergency telephone except in that situation. I don't doubt that that has happened. No person shall disobey any sign erected on transit property or instructions given by proper authority considered necessary to prevent injury to persons, orderly movement of persons, or to prevent proper action in emergency. Okay. No person shall use, produce, or have in their possession an altered pass ticket. Well, that we know happens. No person shall operate a camera or video recorder device, well, I'm fucking that one up now. No person shall fail to produce proof of payment. That happens. No person shall fail to comply with conditions of transit pass. I've probably seen that. No person shall affix any inscription or graffiti to the transit property. That happens. No animal, with the exception of a service animal or a small animal, transported in an enclosed handheld container that is secure. Well, I don't know about that one. No person shall place large bulky objects in the way that would forget that one. They always block the aisles on the buses.
Go sit up and do that.
No person shall walk on the transit. Okay. There's all that shit. It's a bunch of crap. It's a bunch of crap. Yeah. It's snowing. So I'd say most of the rules that they have are broken. And they've got the one about no clogging up the aisles. The drivers do that themselves when they let all these carriages on. Or the people with the walkers, or both. And they clog up the aisles. So have at it. And how many people do the drivers let on that don't pay? So I wouldn't take. And then in no filming, that all started, I believe, because someone had taped an incident with a driver and one of the passengers, and it was detrimental to the transit, so that came up. But yeah, if you don't want people there before 6 o'clock, don't have the doors open. But that makes sense. That doesn't exist anymore. So now we know. Ooh, they got their lights over there. Cool. I remember they used to have different colors and it went right up into the small branches. No, I don't want you, bus. I want your friggin' old LRT. This is the parking garage for the new hospital that isn't built yet. It's going over that ridge. What'd you say?
So this is my fault. I checked the color 2 times.
Well, but half the time it doesn't. Wow, that's one big mound of snow.
When you check the 85.
No?
Oh,
Oh well. Some lights. There's not as many lights this year, we're noticing. McDonald's. This sucks. That sounds like the yellow car. But it's not. Huh? It is? Ew. Yeah.
Purple light. White light.
I don't see any. I see one on the monstrosity. It goes all the way around. Huh? They got a tree. And all the light that turns color. That's like the one, there's one on Maryvale that does that. But it goes green and
Yeah, no, that's
red.
one of those things I think you haven't seen.
Oh. Yeah, because you can make it that it changes the colors.
Yeah, that's the problem is.
Where I just put it that it's 2 colors. But yeah, even over here there's not a lot that have lights. That might have a tree up there. They got lights. Might be a tree. Another one has lights. Ooh, that's a tree up there. Can you see it? There. That's as far in as I can go. I don't know if I can see where the blue is. That's a white tree. This one. Whoops, where's the monstrosity? It's only the one. Mind you, they have stuff outside at their entrance. Yeah. Not impressed with OC Transpo. You don't want us in, then you don't stinking well have the doors open. But that makes sense. And common sense just doesn't exist anymore. So, I mean, they're saying you can't, I guess, on their property, because from here, you could. You just stay here and you videotape. No. Welcome to our transit system. Look at that. Snow. This is about as much snow as I want. That's it. The story, I gotta see if it connects. I think I finished the one to put to the other, but we'll see. We shall see. Anyways, my hand's freezing. No, I haven't felt like vlogging the past 2 days. That's why it didn't happen. Car. Maybe that was security. Or are they there working today?
Yeah.
Okay, because I just seen a car and I'm like, what's a car doing over there? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's security. But he didn't even go in through the garage. Like, what good is that? Huh?
If it's snow and he's just on the road, you'll see footprints.
He'll see the footprint. Well, I guess, yeah.
If it's snow down there, there could be no footprints going into the building. So if you see footprints,
You never know.
you know.
Okay. Well, that's it for this one. Ciao.